Baby, you're so beautiful. Baby, you're gorgeous.
Hey everyone, I'm C.Yshaki.
And I'm Ayzia.
And welcome to Modcast.
How do you mentally prepare for a photo shoot?
I'm mentally prepared for a photo shoot like on a case-by-case basis because I can't really have the same like setup that I would for a video shoot than I would a photo shoot or an in-person casting, different things like that. So depending on what the job might require, I basically cater to those needs to meet the requirements of whoever hired me. So to mentally prepare, I basically make sure that my time management is up. I make sure that I'm well fed, well rested. I make sure that if I do have to provide my wardrobe is put together. I make sure that I have options just in case the worst things do happen, because sometimes when you're in a rush, the worst things do happen. Mm-hmm. But you still have to roll with the punches. You have to have options at all times, be it hair, makeup, skin, glam. Have options. Keep your options open with time, especially because you don't want to run behind, because once you're behind, you can't really get that time back and you can't really substitute for anything that you have to make up for. So that's how I mentally prepare for a photo shoot. I'm rarely nervous unless it's somebody that I really, really wanted to work with. And even then, I still get that out and then get to work.
Yeah, I felt that. All right, there we go. I definitely felt that. Like, it really does depend on the type of shoot. Heavy on the if I have to provide my own wardrobe or not. Or if it's like more of like a content shoot for myself, like I'm usually, picking ideas up from like Pinterest or something. So I have to go like order the outfits or yeah. So like she said, it definitely depends on the shoot and how preparation. Casting call, that's just look all black fit, natural beat, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a photo shoot, get your, depending on wardrobe or not, get your face done, hair done, show up, time management, always gotta be on it. I always prepare myself to at least leave an hour before I gotta be there. So I have time for it, because you never know how traffic come in.
Girl.
All that, you never know. So I always give myself like an hour to just, get out the crib.
How do you select the right makeup and skincare products for a photo shoot?
Me or her? Me. What do you, like, what?
Like, how you pick your makeup and skincare, like, picking looks?
I always stick to the same. I literally have the same. Always same makeup look. Always same face. Skincare routine. I always use CeraVe. I don't know, it's just, I love it. Their products aren't too heavy on the skin. Always works like, yeah, I love them. So I always use the moisturizer, the green one, and the blue moisturizer. And then my makeup, I use Fenty, mostly like Fenty Beauty, Tarte, heavy on the Tarte concealer. Whew, great. Yeah.
My makeup routine, it usually varies depending on what the shoot is or what wardrobe I do choose. Skincare, it's paramount. Like, it is so important to take the makeup off at the end of the day, because
how tired you are.
I don't care if you're drunk. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you've been up all day and it's just like weighing on your heart that you can't take your makeup off. Take that makeup off. Take it off. Because you're going to thank me later. Taking off that makeup is that one key step to ensuring that you have the same quality of skin on every single shoot. Because that one little hiccup where you go to sleep, the lash is still on, the makeup still on, the primer, the setting spray, face is going to be a trash can. No shade. No shade. Make sure that you take the makeup off. Make sure you use a nice cleanser. Make sure you use makeup wipes. Make sure you use a gentle skin soap. And make sure that you moisturize as well.
No makeup wipes, my selling.
Really?
Yes. Makeup wipes aren't good.
Why not?
Because I don't really remove it. It just like...
I use makeup wipes first, especially because I use a lot of waterproof makeup. The makeup wipes usually get it off because I never want to have like the streaks.
I feel like if you do like the makeup wipe and then like you do like a deep cleanse and everything, I feel like you'll be good. But like just makeup wipes?
No, I don't do just makeup wipes. I make sure I have a nice routine, but I use the wipes first because I don't want to keep irritating my skin with the rubbing and the motion and everything like that.
Yeah, because sometimes you gotta get that makeup
off. For real.
As you going in circles, like, yo, go on.
And whatchamacallit, Albolene is really good too. It's a gel. It's like I don't know. It feels like Vaseline, but it takes the makeup off like nobody's business. You can use it with a washcloth. You can use it with your regular hands. The best. Like, it is the best makeup remover. I don't know if it's going to clog your sink or not, but it's thebomb.com.
Do y'all have any exercise routines to keep y'all in physical shape for photo shoots in your modeling career?
It's me.
Either one of y'all.
No.
I did used to work out, but lately I've been on a seafood diet. No shade. No shade. Every plate that got passed to me, I used to tear that bad boy up. And y'all see me, I got my weight up. This the heaviest I've been. No kid. And I'm you know what I'm saying, nice little auntie vibe, no shade. But yeah. I definitely gotta get back in the gym. I ain't gonna lie, because it's showing up in my photos and everything. But yeah, not too much on me. No shade.
Yo, I can't get in the gym for nothing, bro. Like,
really?
Yo, I be trying. I would go like 3 days. That's it.
The hardest part is showing up.
Like, yo.
The hardest part is showing
and like, one thing about me, like, I always try to gain weight, so like, it'd be hard. But now, like, I always be like, I don't gotta go to the gym. Like, I'm skinny. No, my stomach is set.
It's starting to hit.
And I'm just like heavy on the ass. In the pictures, yo, I'm looking at myself. I got to get in the gym. I'm looking a little rough. The alcohol getting to
me. It be the liquor.
It
don't even be the food. It don't even be the food. It be the liquor.
Drinking like somebody.
Then the liquor make you hungry. So it add 10 times more to it. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you do. Because, because you're going to do it anyway. You're going to do it anyway. And then once you drunk, 6 wings, $75, give me 10 of them joints. Like, you feel me? So
I'm at McDonald's, give me
all of that. My McDonald's get up. And it's crazy because I was an anti-McDonald's girl. I don't know how it happened. I don't know when it happened. Now I give me a nice little fish fillet. Then I give me a 6-count nugget. Or I give me a Big Mac with a 6-count nugget. Don't forget the nugget.
Always gotta have a nugget.
And I gotta have the fries.
Always.
But don't let me want something sweet afterwards. Because now it's like, damn, girl, you sure can't put it away. Like,
I'm heavy on the #1 Big Mac 4-piece nugget, sweet and sour.
Did you know they got Mac sauce? You know they got Mac sauce for the nuggets? They got Mac sauce, like the dipping cup for the nuggets.
All that.
You know that? And it got all the relish and everything in there. You know how good that was the first time I had it? Yo. And y'all telling me what my workout routine for shoots? McDonald's. McDonald's. Shout out to McDonald's. I'll be feeling like LeBron every time I get my Big Mac. The golden arches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm feeling it.
Endorsement.
We might have our own fucking Big Mac meal.
No cat. What, you seen Sweetie John? Mm-hmm. Nah, I don't want my stomach to sound like Rex City to start though.
Okay,
I love the Sweetie though. I love the Sweetie. I do want to eat a couple of her recipes. But yeah, she should have put a fish fillet inside of that Big Mac. You know what you had to do, girl. Forget them people.
How do y'all communicate with photographers? How do y'all communicate with the photographers and team about your type of photo shoots that you would like to do?
I really base it off like the content I already do. So if like I kind of leaned off towards like a lingerie shooting and stuff like that.
Thank you.
So if a photographer like hits me up about that, I'm gonna just be like, it's not my cup of tea no more. But then like I'll throw him ideas that like I am comfortable with, or like something where we can meet in the middle. It's not going to be lingerie, but it can still give sexy and a little bit of revealing, just not lingerie revealing. Or, yeah. So.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that with a lot of photographers. Like, that'll be their go-to. Like, a lot of like trigger words would be boudoir. What's another one? Implied, which is generally nude. Anybody that does anything like that or just comes off the bat, don't no hi, no hello, no nothing, red flag. Flag on the play. Get him out of here. Pack him up. Bye. I'm not working with you. I'm not working with you. And if I tell you that I'm not comfortable doing those type of shoots and you still impose and you're still suggesting it, you're not going to get a response from me. That goes into like a lot with discernment too, like using your good judgment and having a level playing field or like an open door policy with your photographer where you feel comfortable enough to say, hey, this is the artistic direction that I want to go to. Can you fulfill that? If they can't, great. If they can, even better. You feel me? And just make sure that you guys are having that dialogue. That way, nothing gets lost in translation. And everybody's comfortable and everybody gets the results that they deserve. Because just because you don't want to do the shoot, there's somebody else that will. Don't, you know what I mean? Find your cup of tea. Sip it. We really did that on cue. We was like,
yo. That was a good one. Okay.
Okay, what do you do to calm your nerves before a photo shoot?
Bust out a wood. Yeah, G Herbo once quoted that he busts down the wood and put rents in it. And I could say I do the same. It depends on the shoot. Like, if it's a real high professional shoot, I'm not gonna smoke. But if it's like Aaron, I'm gonna get chiefy before it, you know? That definitely keeps me at a
ease.
At like, yo, y'all don't even dig it. Like, I be so mellow. Like, I could just think through a shoot. I could just move through a shoot so easily. Like, even if we not on time and shit, if time isn't going, I can just vibe throughout it. If not, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's going on? We got shit to do. Like, when I'm high, I just be chilling. Like, I don't have to stress.
Right. What I do to calm my nerves during the shoot, it depends if I shot with the person before. 9 times out of 10, I make sure I get my icebreakers out the way with my photographers. That way it's not as awkward. No shade. Some artists are very awkward. And it's hard. It's like pulling teeth. But we're going to get there. We are going to get there. But making sure that you have the dialogue again. That's a big thing. Like, just making sure that you guys find, like, some common ground or similarities or common interests that you guys can actually vibe off of or actually take direction from your photographer and trust them. It goes a long way. So, like, easing my nerves is basically getting to know somebody. I might do it before the shoot, during the shoot, or even after the shoot. That way we can build that rapport. So, yeah, that's how I ease my nerves.
Do you have any posing tips as far as models go?
Don't think too much about it. Just like move so freely, especially if there's music playing in the background. Just vibe to that song, like feel like whatever content you're creating, like whatever the art is, you could say like in the shoot, just fill that out and just literally just vibe. I will always say like start from the top with the just move, boom, boom, work your way down. Like, yeah.
All right. What I do suggest for people who are just now starting out, you can use mirrors. Mirrors are your friend. If it's your first time shooting with a photographer, have him set up a mirror directly behind him so you can see yourself, see what angles work for you, see what's working for you, how the light hits you, what poses do compliment you and what poses make you look on the other side of things. Taking good coaching from your artist, your photographer, taking good tips and tricks and actually being able to follow direction goes a long way too. Because it might not feel good to you, but it might look great on camera.
Right.
So being teachable and being able to take direction is a huge bullet point in terms of posing.
And I would say that for the photographer's sake too, because like, you don't know how many photographers I shot with, and like, you know, they telling me direction and I can do it, and they're just like, bro, like, you just see the stress relief off their chest, because like it's a lot of girls that can't understand
Or coachable.
Yeah, and it's like it's so hard to get through the shoot, because like you said, like it may be very uncomfortable, but that's that shot, like
it's the money shot.
Yeah,
well, not money
like,
shot, because that's porn, but
but like you know, but that's the one, like, yo, it's so, like I said last one we was talking about, like I would be out of breath, like I'm cramping up.
Charlie horse at the bottom of the foot.
Yes.
Aaron is famous for that.
Yo.
Giving you a Charlie horse at the bottom of your foot. Can you stand on your tippy toes? You think you can stand on your tippy toes like real fast? And real fast be like 10 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Real
You
fast
on your
be like
tippy
10
toes,
shots.
you
And you over
fire.
here.
Now hold it. Switching frames, getting different. Yo.
Charlie horse. Charlie horse.
Bro.
Like
But
now
it'd
you
be
Jeepers
worth
Creepers. Like you.
But that's that one that's gonna do
Numbers.
over 1K on IG. That's the one.
Okay.
Heavy on that one. So,
Okay.
and just stick it out. Just really stick that pose out.
Right. How do y'all deal with unexpected changes during the photo shoot?
Roll with the punches. Yeah, one monkey don't stop the show. You gotta roll with the punches. You have to be like water. You gotta be able to change your form. You gotta be able to adapt quick and on your feet, because what else are you gonna do? Cancel?
Right.
No.
There's really nothing else you can do except, you know, just deal with it. Just like, bang. Wow. You gotta adapt to this change, adapt to it, and just kill it.
Right.
There's really no, like, damn, which you can't leave. Y'all already here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many times I go to a shoot, oh, we missing this prop, we can't do this, we don't got this lighting set up. All right, well, we gonna figure it out.
Or such and such canceled.
We gonna figure it out, and that's exactly what we do. Always make it work. I feel like in this industry, you can always make it work.
You can. Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody. Or you know something that you can do that add to the shoot to execute whatever shot that needs to be made. One way, shape, or another. One change or another. So it's always good to have multiple heads coming together and figuring it out.
Yo, I remember this one shoot, we didn't have fog. This man was spraying hairspray from the corner of the camera. Made it work too. I looked at the end results. It looked like I was behind all this smoke.
Wow.
He was just spraying hairspray, just in the corners, making it shh.
That's fire.
Just making it work.
Child.
How do y'all go about reviewing and selecting y'all best photos from a photo shoot?
Okay. This is something that when photographers send me my pictures, I get so hyped because I'm just... But like when I tell y'all... When y'all start, y'all have to look at the lighting on each one, your face, your pose. Once you pick a select that is just like, all right, you feel me? Say all 10 of these look the same, or like you in the same pose. Now pick which ones you really like. You like pick a pose. Like don't have all of them the same pose. You always gotta pick a different pose. Yep. You always gotta be careful for the light in the face. Like it's so many pictures. Like, and you gotta think about when you shooting is okay, move here, move here, move here. Like you're always switching it up. So then you gotta really go through the pictures and find where you actually made that shot and like corrected everything. Like it's so much that goes into picking them pictures, yo. It's not even funny. And once you pick them, you know, the photographer only pick 5 or 6. That's the only ones you getting. So if you picking them ones, they edited. You can't be like, damn, I don't really like this, because look, that photographer just edited everything. So like, yo, picking pictures, I really need a whole day to really sit and pick my pictures out.
What? Mine is a process of elimination. Once I see something I don't like, next. And I'm glad that I have like a hypercritical eye. It could be something so small as like, oh, this wire is in the way. I will get that picture out of here. The camera's on a tilt in comparison to the other photos. Out of here. I'm not even tilt shifting. I'm not shifting Nathan. I'm not shifting Nathan. If I have to readjust too much in comparison to the other shots that might not be as good, but it just so happens that I have to do less work because they are in, like, they're synchronized. I'll take one to the chin. I might love the photo. I might make it a wallpaper, but it's not seeing the light of day. It's a plenty of throwaways, but because they're not uniform with the other ones, I'm gonna get you up out of here. Nope.
Nah, heavy on the process of elimination. Like, I'll go in and I'll just scroll. I'll pick every one I like. And then that's when I'm really digging. Okay. Boom, no. And then that's how you get you.
What? As soon as I swipe, boom, 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 you're out of here. Heart if you make it. Heart if you make it. If not, swipe next. Like, editing is like the hardest part for me, but picking the pictures, I'll be in and out of that. Whoop. Nope, I'm not looking for that. Nope, I don't want that. Nope, I don't like this. Nope, I don't like that. Nope. But the more you get that eye or that lens, the easier it is. You like, this ain't topping that shoot. Or you can compare it to other shoots and be like, this is not of the same quality as this shoot. So get this out of here. So yeah, just strengthening your eye as both a muse and a photographer. Because just because you're in front of the camera doesn't mean you can't use your eye like you're behind that camera. So
if you had one niche to pick between the three, magazine, runway, or video vixen, which one would you pick?
I'm picking runway. Only because runway opened up the doors to all of them. I could be in a runway. That shot that I just got taken from that runway, go in a magazine. Mind you, runway, you working for brands. So then say a brand, oh, I like that picture of her in that runway. I need her for a commercial. Boom. So like, yeah, I would pick runway because you can get all of those in one. I personally don't like walking.
Yeah, I prefer the magazine. The magazine because it's like old school marketing. Like people being related to more than just your face or whatever canvas that you possess. Because being in a magazine, they might ask you questions. They might show more to the face as opposed to it just being like a common misconception. Like somebody making like a passive judgment based off of how you look. They actually get to see who you are in a magazine.
I like that.
Yeah, I definitely like it. There's so many misconceptions that come about just by either working both runway and working videos that people make. They try to attach you to a character that you either played on a runway or you played in a video. Certain things like that. So they be like, oh, that's old girl from... You feel me? So from there, I would definitely choose the magazine.
So how important is it to work your face in a photo shoot?
That's like back what I was saying with the poses, like, you know, feeling what you're shooting for. That's the same thing with your face. I just did a shoot and I had all this diamond stuff on. And it gave like real gypsy, like the vibe of the shoot. My face didn't give that at all. I the photographer sent me the pictures and I said, we're going to have to redo this because I don't like my face. Like, I know what I can do and I didn't do it in that shoot. And that's what irked me. I was just like, nah, my face not giving. Like, if you're doing like the diamond one we did, you know, that has to give sexy, risque. Like, you have to do a lot of that. If you're not doing that, that's not going to give. You can't just show up and then be like, you know.
A lot of people think because they have it easy, especially from the face, that they don't have to, like, purse or, like, find your highlights, find your lowlights, find things that, or angles that work with you. Your face is very important because you can blow a huge investment just by not showing up. Your body could show up, your skin could show up, you could be smelling good, hair done. If your face is not there, that's like putting a freaking mannequin. You know the mannequins in the store that don't have no lips, no eyes, no face? Pointless. Absolutely pointless. So you definitely have to work your face. I feel like your face has all these muscles. You can draw in a crowd. You can show all of your emotions. You can basically like be the focal point of the shoot without having to maneuver too much. Your face is the most important part, and it doesn't take much. Just practicing in the mirror. Make sure you practice in the mirror. Find the poses and the faces that, I don't know, what is that word? Compliment you. Mm-hmm. Find those faces that compliment you, or those poses that compliment you, and run with it. Because not knowing what to do with your face, especially during a shoot, can cost you those shots. And they could be all that. Mm-hmm. They could be all that. You could be dressed to the nines, skin, hair, everything. If that face not right, it's no shoot.
And them eyes.
Exactly.
Learn how to work your eyes, you know. Mm-hmm. Them eyes can tell a story in a photo shoot. Like,
a little squint, a little eyebrow raise, a furrow of your brow.
Down with the look up. Oh, child.
And your chin. Where your chin is at makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. Like, if I'm like this versus up here, you can see two different aspects of it.
This giving, I'm J-Lo. Stop playing. Like, what? Yeah. Heavy on that. Period.
How do y'all feel about reconstruction and editing for photographers?
What's any like?
Body reconstruction, facial reconstruction.
I don't think
it's good within reason. Within reason. If you unrecognizable, catfish, meow. No, we not doing it. We not doing it. But if you have an imperfection or a blemish or something that's temporary, have at it. Get rid of that little pimple here and there. Get rid of the mustache. You ain't shaved today. Cool. Got you. Heard you. You know what I'm saying? Edit out the ash if you need to. Paint a couple toenails or whatever. But once you start modifying, my shoulders is all small now. My butt's all big now. My calf muscles ain't never looked like that my whole 20-something years of living. That's where you lost me. That's where you lost me. If you got me looking like a whole new John, I'm not working with you. I'm not working with you. You got me looking like handsome Squidward. I'm not working with you. I'm not working with you. Editing is supposed to compliment. It's not supposed to like modify you completely to where your peoples can't recognize you.
I would never forget when I got my pictures back. I did a group shoot. I got these pictures back, and I'm looking for myself. I'm looking. The only way I realized it was me because I was the only one who had short hair. Oh my God. I said, bro, that's me? I said, that don't look like me.
And then you can't even post
that don't,
it.
like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I did post that. Everybody, like, niggas. I had niggas in the DM on a too much face ad. Damn. Like, how you know what that is? Like, niggas was even calling that shit. I was just like, wow, like, that was crazy. I was just like, wow, like, that's not me. But, like, once, like she said, like, once you start doing too much, like, everybody know I don't got no big, but I don't get no bag. If you got me out here looking like I'm freaking Ari, bro, you wildin'. You know I don't look like that. Like, what is you doing? It's okay to, tuck a roll or something.
Exactly.
But don't have me looking like a Pepsi bottle, all that, child. What? I don't look like
because once I post that and then I go out in public and people looking for it, they gonna start looking for the pictures. I don't have time for that.
Right.
I don't have time to be answering those type of questions because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
It is. And yo,
what Dirk said? Give me them titties back. Yeah, like
titties back.
Girl, what am I supposed to do?
Like where the king did that.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not gonna walk around with highlight, concealer, the whole shebang, 24/7, and then I don't even do my makeup that way. Some photographers are famous for it. They're famous for it. They're famous for adding a lot of makeup that you don't even do. You get what I'm saying? Changing my nose up, changing my lips, making my lips bigger than what they are, making my butt bigger than what it is. Don't do that.
Hey, wait, hold on. While we in this editing conversation, let's talk. Hold on, because there's a lot of face ad feds out there. I'll be the first to say, yes, I edit my pictures. And I'm going to say I edit my pictures to a certain extent. I'm lightening up, I'm smoothing stuff. But it's like, there's girls out here who will smooth face app and it's not like, bro, your whole body you feel me, cooling, and then your face is mad bright, mad makeup. Like, that type of stuff is drawing. Me, I keep it to a certain extent where it's like, I keep it very natural. Like, a lot of people tell me, like, oh, you look better in person, or like, something, like, it'll just be like, oh, or you look like your pictures, like, you look natural. Like, yes, I edit my pictures, but I keep it to a certain extent. I be feeling like y'all be trying, you know, get over with that, but I'll be the first to say, yup, and you want me edited, I'll edit yours too the right way.
I'll edit it the right way.
Yeah,
I'll edit it the right way. And y'all know,
like,
say thank you.
Trying to get off, like,
no, don't. Like, my thing is, if you use the Face app or any type of app, I call it the Voldemort. You know Voldemort or for Harry Potter, he don't got no nose. Basically, he's the main antagonist of the Harry Potter saga. He's against Harry Potter the whole time, but every time he loses his soul, his nose disappears. So whenever certain people edit their photos, because they're not skilled, they make certain features of their face disappear. So the bone structure or the nose or the cheekbones start to disappear because y'all are smoothing a little too much. So,
like, even when y'all smooth, like, if you go on Facetune and you smooth, don't have that shit on 100. Drop that shit down to like 30, bro.
No,
like, bring it
30
down.
to 30 is pushing it. You could do it to like 25,
like,
15.
bro, keep it to a minimum. Like,
to a minimum. And you're supposed to use that for like ironing out clothes. You're not supposed to use that for the skin. We like to see your pores. So don't use those things where we can't see underneath your eyelids, or we can't see the creases in between your brows, or a little crow's feet. Everything comes with age. So if you over here looking like SpongeBob when he got the holes polished off,
the math ain't mathing.
We're not doing that because we see you in person. We see you in person all the time. So it's nothing wrong with editing or polishing up your photos, but being excessive about it to where you can't go outside because you don't look like this 4 corners that you posted on Instagram, it's your doing. So just be mindful in terms of editing, and be mindful of the people that you allow to edit you, because they can also like contribute to like body dysmorphia or certain insecurities and different things like that. So just make sure that you're mindful who you have accessing your body or your what is that? What's that word? Not digital content, but your likeness. Anybody who plays with your likeness.
How important is it to give credit to the photographers?
Heavy. Especially, like, if it's a collab, heavy. It's a genuine collab, heavy. Like, it's so important because the same way you building yourself is the same way that photographer building themselves. Now, I had photographers take a picture of me. I ain't even asked. You feel me?
And they hound you to tag them?
They try to have me pay and tag them. Like, bro, first of all, I ain't even asked for all that. Like, you got to keep an eye out for. Because there is non-genuine photographers who don't care about you.
Hungry.
They don't know you have a name. And they'll try to feed off that.
Hungry.
But that right there, you got
hungry.
But when it's a genuine shoot, you feel me? The vibes is there. They want to see you when you want to see them. When tag them.
Hungry. Hungry. They're ridiculous. My thing is, a lot of these photographers, they'll be like, yes, boom, I love your look. We gotta work. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. We. And then they follow up with, well, my rates are, bro, you contacted me. I didn't contact you. My thing is, if you're constructing business, start off with your rates. Start off. That way we don't segue into a personalized conversation and you give the impression that it's collaborative. It's, you know what I'm saying, a mutual agreement. Y'all come to some common ground and y'all, you know what I mean, set up the date so you guys can shoot. Don't do the whole, oh, I'm sorry to bother you, I'm an upcoming photographer, and rah, whoop-de-woo, whatever, what have you. Because then it looks like you're soliciting the said muse and you want to work with them. So when you start off on a personal setting and then you say, hey, my rates are, it's heavy on the professionalism. So, yeah, make sure you guys have the terms and conditions set in stone prior to shooting. Before y'all even step in that room, make sure, okay, so how is this going to go? Are you going to tag me? Am I going to get story posts? Am I going to get this? Am I going to get that? It's just common rapport. That's what you guys should be building. It shouldn't be just showing up and, oh, I thought, or, oh, I assumed. No, everything should be laid out before y'all even got to that studio or whatever set it was. Ask questions. Everybody needs to be asking questions.
Who would you rather shoot with, a female photographer or a male photographer, and why?
It really just depends on the work. Female photographers are like, you know, comfortable. I would be more comfortable doing like a nude or something like that photo shoot with a female rather than a male, because I feel like a lot of male photographers be doing it for their own pleasure. Like you would think it's genuine the whole time. They just want to see a little nigga. They want to see like titty slap or whatever. Yep. So it's just, I would say females, but it really do depend on the work. I don't want to like discriminate against anyone. Just, yeah.
I feel like a lot of female photographers are, well, women photographers, excuse my word choice, but a lot of women photographers are like few and far between, because especially in this arena is very male dominated. Most of my photographers that I have shot with are male. I would love to see more female photographers or women photographers, because I feel like it's an untapped market, especially a safe haven in a sense, depending on people, because you can't really make assumptions based off of gender. But yeah, for the most part, when I first started out, I did have my reservations in terms of like who I wanted to shoot with and what genders I wanted to shoot with. But because of availability, I kind of had to move my fears to the wayside, because I wouldn't be able to work with an Aaron or a Rashid Dawley or Greg Johnson. I wouldn't be able to work with these photographers if I had that guard up. Yeah. So by basically using my good judgment and like screening people prior to meeting or prior to shooting, just doing my homework on who these people are before I go shoot with them, it basically nixes that conversation upon which gender I prefer to shoot with, because people are people. You can't really tack on any type of stigma on one gender in specific.
Because females can be on the same time.
Exactly.
Like, you feel me? So, yeah. I really do. And like she said, like, how it is, like, when y'all first have that conversation, because most of the time photographers is approaching you. So it's really how you approaching me. Like, is it a comfortable vibe? Like, you know, because some photographers, but okay, they'll have it all set up, like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, you can bring so-and-so, you know. There's a lot, and then there's some, no, you can't bring this friend. Well, why not? Why not? Why can't I have my friend with me? You know? Yeah,
or they'll say, like, oh, yeah, this is a closed shoot. Boy, it's you and a fan. It's you and a fan. What you mean closed shoot?
Yo.
You mean a no closed shoot? I already know. I read between the lines. I know what you mean by that. Oh, this is a closed shoot. This is a closed set. Okay. What set? You and a fan?
And that's the thing, like, a person's only gonna do what you really allow them to. So, like, if a photographer is approaching you that way and you kind of allowing it,
some people do take advantage.
Yeah, they're gonna take advantage of that. So you really gotta be like, well, like, put everything down, lay everything on the table right then and there. Like, what's up? If you trying to, like, if you know it's wrong and you still letting them do it, you can't be too nice,
especially in this industry. You cannot be nice. It's okay to be cutthroat. It's okay to say, hey, this isn't my cup of tea. I do not want to work with you, and be clear about that and stand firm in it, because you cannot have people walk all over you, especially in this setting, because you will be run up out of here and ran through.
And the word goes around.
The word gets around really, really fast, in terms of professionalism, in terms of like predators, different things like that. So just being aware of your surroundings and being aware of like who you're coming in contact with is A1. Make sure you do your homework. Make sure you do your homework. Ask a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to do your homework for you. Just get to the bottom of who these people are prior to working with them, because asking a simple question could save your life or save your career. You never know. Just make sure that you're standing firm in all your beliefs and everything that you're comfortable with. If you're uncomfortable, you do not have to work with that person. I don't care how much they're paying you. I don't care how much they're shelling out. I don't care what they're enticing you with or what they're dangling over your head. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you feel that gut feeling, go with it.
Always.
You're not missing anything.
And look, if you blow that opportunity, look, something better
is coming. That's not the last photographer. I don't care who he's worked with. I don't care what XYZ celebrity they've worked with. No. You can find your cup of tea and you can find what makes your boat float. Okay? Kill all that extra noise.
So that wraps up today's episode on the Modcast.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap
For you, baby. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap for you, boy.
Baby, you're so beautiful. Baby, you're gorgeous. Yeah. Oh.